Pretty big rebound from the past couple of days in the world of crypto. Just looking at some of the majors right now, Bitcoin, of course, is sitting at 107,640. Ethereum over 2,600. Solana also looking pretty strong, closing in on $160. Reason we're talking about the major prices right now is over the past couple of days, and even on Friday's market update, we were talking a little bit about the geopolitical war going on right now between Iran and Israel. Not something that we really like to harp on because we talk all things crypto and Web3 related, but of course, we always need to look at some of this macro news and how it could affect the markets. Interesting enough, it does seem like Bitcoin is finding higher lows. These dips are becoming shallower and shallower every single day. And what I'm saying here is, even just a couple weeks ago, I think about 10 days ago, whenever Elon and Trump were having a public feud on Twitter or on X platform, we saw Bitcoin react and close almost around $100,000. Now we have this conflict with Iran and Israel, and we did take a dip. We did go down to about 103,000, but it didn't even go down as far as the fight between Elon and Trump. It does seem like Bitcoin is hardening every single day. It stays around. It's becoming shallower and shallower. And we're going to talk later in the market update about more institutions, more companies, more multimillionaires and billionaires buying into Bitcoin. The good news is that we are hearing reports right now that there may be some de-escalation between Iran and Israel. Still very new, but if that does happen, I would imagine it's going to be a benefit for a lot of people involved, and of course the financial markets. The crypto market cap lost about $250 billion over this event, so any positive news would be very helpful in regaining some of the higher highs and getting into a full-out bull run. But some coins absolutely won't stop. If you're part of our private community, you know that we're big fans of Hyperliquid. We've talked about it quite a few times in past calls, and it's forming a new all-time high. Looks very strong right now. And a very popular meme coin out there, SPX 6900, again, if you're part of our private community, you know we've made this call several times as well, is one of the top meme coins found on the Ethereum blockchain. And their goal is to flip the S&P 500. It is a pure meme coin with a cult-like community, and they are growing, and they are hitting an all-time high of 1.5 billion market cap. So people still like memes. They still love the community aspect of crypto. But let's talk about some of these majors again. The United States, the SEC, has seen a Form S1 registration statement by Fidelity for a Solana ETF. Huge news there. I think it's not a matter of if, just when these Solana ETFs are going to go, and I do believe that's going to help Solana meme coins, NFTs, and of course the final price of Solana. Some even more interesting reports out there that we're hearing reports that Trump or the Trump family has made over $600 million in income with crypto, golf, and licensing fees. I believe the majority of this is through crypto. Obviously, for us being in crypto, for the belief we have in blockchain and Web3, this is great for our bags. I do want to keep crypto as a bipartisan issue, and I hopefully with the Trump and the Trump family gaining so much money and exposure through crypto, that doesn't hurt us in the long run at all. But really short term, or really over the next few years, this is only positive. Rounding out some other big news, Metaplanet reaches a 10,000 Bitcoin target amid a $210 million bond issue. Metaplanet is now aiming to acquire 210,000 Bitcoin by 2027, or about 1% of Bitcoin's total supply. Huge numbers there. I think the United States, as of right now, only has about 200,000 Bitcoin. So lofty goals here by Metaplanet, but they're not the only ones out there trying to create these Bitcoin reserves, these Bitcoin treasuries. GameStop betting even bigger on Bitcoin, as Tyler says, now raising $2.25 billion with a B to buy more Bitcoin. When you talk about companies or treasuries that are buying Bitcoin and leveraging it, you have to think Michael Saylor, the ultimate Giga Chad in the world of Bitcoin. And he advises several companies, governments, states, you name it. He's probably been there talking about educating on Bitcoin, and it looks like he's going to be doing the same thing for Pakistan. And the reason I need to bring this up is we've mentioned this a million times on our private community on these market updates, that Bitcoin really can't be stopped right now. There's so many people, so many companies, so many states, so many countries adding Bitcoin to their reserve, to their treasury. You can't create Bitcoin out of thin air. There's only a finite amount of Bitcoin available. And once it starts to close and that gap gets to close, the price is going to run hard, and everybody's going to want to have their fair share. We got to talk about NFTs. Meebits hits close to home for me because I was one of the original minters, and obviously I wish that NFT project really caught some steam. Sergito, who's the new founder, or new owner, I should say, of Meebits, has some big plans. I'm excited for that and how it's going to break apart from some of the other collections that it's been always intertwined with. We have a huge sale, a $500,000 sale for Meebit, the dissected Meebit. Awesome looking Meebit. We got Adam Weissman, who's really known for buying rare NFTs. So congrats to the seller, congrats to the buyer. I'm sure there's going to be some more traction in the Meebits world. If you want to learn more about NFTs, meme coins, the macro markets, we're here talking everything Web3. Check out the link down below, and we'll see you soon.